insecurity now, the crisis in the Labour Party seems to be far from over, as the former spokesperson for the Obi presidential campaign organization, Kenneth Okonkwo, has left the party. Mr. Okonkwo, on his X handle, said he decided to leave the party because the presidential candidate in the 2023 presidential election, Peter Obi, failed to inspire the brand of leadership that can solve Nigeria's challenges. The statement reads, quote, "After the 2023 elections, Nigerians, including me, had high hopes for the Labour Party. I believed that Peter Obi will seize the momentum and build a solid party of integrity that will have the solid base," end quote. He also mentioned that Mr. Obi failed to solve the party's leadership crisis after the 2023 elections, claiming that every member of the Labour...
Come back to my channel. If you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Joyce Anyanwu. Yes, guys. So we are still on this saga of Kenneth Okonkwo and Labour Party and Mr. Peter Obi. You know, for 2 days now, he has been, internet has been booming. Social media has been booming that Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo has left Labour Party because of the failure of Mr. Peter Obi, that Mr. Peter Obi is not competent to handle the affair of Labour Party. So he has left the party and he has left Mr. Peter Obi. But all these are lies. According to the news I was watching this morning, Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo did not leave Labour Party, only still in Labour Party. Guys, please, before you hear, let's just hear what Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo has to say. All the analysis, everything, let's just listen.
Because Labour Party is the party for the Nigerian workers. They founded Labour Party. Yes. So the current situation now is that Labour Party is moving on to organize an all-inclusive convention, which will be led by the stakeholders and the NEC appointed officers of the party who will organize it.
Okay, so in the media a couple of days ago,
Yes.
specifically on the 28th of July, there were stories that you left the party. So you're telling us here now again that you're still a full-fledged member of the party.
I am telling you that it's fake news.
Right.
Because and you see, that is the whole idea of my uploading my statement on the social media. That was why I'm asking you, where did you get it from? Because the whole idea of uploading it is so that everybody can read it. Is it true that when you want to hide anything from a Nigerian, you put it in a book? No. Arise should have done better.
So yes,
I heard it in Arise News.
No.
Yes,
Yeah,
I heard it in Arise News, and
yes.
I was embarrassed.
Right.
So Arise News can do well by retracting
So
that
your statement is
yes.
on the web everywhere.
Everywhere.
And so the news story precedes
Yes.
the statement here, and that's where the information comes from. So you're clarifying again that you're going to work with the Labour Party
to
make sure.
consolidate it.
Okay. So what is the issue with Mr. Peter Obi? Because Mr. Peter Obi also
Yes.
stated the other day, there were accusations when the story went out that, or some people described you as a mole in the party. And Mr. Peter Obi came out with a statement saying that no one, or requesting that no one should see you in that light because both of you are still comrades and brothers. How do you
Absolutely.
react to that?
Good. Well, I read the mole story by one Obiora. We call him Obiora the dullard because he is purporting to be the publicity secretary. And have you seen him being interviewed going to represent Labour Party? Even when the Apapa group was assaulting Labour Party, the same Obiora and Aburi was sending me to fight on their behalf. And the same Obiora, the dullard, had the effrontery to go to social media to say Kenneth Okonkwo is a mole. I don't blame him with his bad English. With he wear the monkeys. I remember one event, when we were in the presidential Lego team. That Obiora with his monkey suit, he will come and sit where Peter Obi is sitting And after the event, they will ask him, well, what minute did you take? Only to discover that he couldn't even take the minutes. And I remember Peter Obi warned that I don't want to see this kind of people around me. So can you imagine such a person who cannot even defend the Labour Party, calling Kenneth Okonkwo a mole? Now, that is ridiculous. But if you want me to say what I said, maybe you're looking for, I did say that I and Peter Obi, we have different approaches, just like he said, different styles of doing things. Our temperaments are different. Now, Peter Obi is a very sweet man, and he loves to appear sweet to everybody. And I've always warned my younger ones, do not be too bitter so that they will not spew you out. But don't be too sweet so that they don't lick you up. So when a Peter Obi who wants to be sweet to everybody, that is why they are licking him up. I don't have that kind of temperament. A Peter Obi's temperament is, my brother Ken, you know, if in a kubezio kumana, you know, my brother Ken, what you're saying is true, but let us take it easy. But Kenneth Okonkwo's temperament is kami felege modogu if he came.
So do you still see...
So you see, there is a difference in temperament.
Right. Okay. With that, because you're apparently...
Yes.
Disappointed with the party, the way things are going. So do you still see Mr. Peter Obi
yes.
as the leader of the party? Well, this is not a parliamentary system, this is a presidential system. So the party has, you know, a leadership.
Yes.
But do you still see him as having the capabilities to help the party build the momentum it had last year up onto 2027? So I want to understand where you are, because
good. No, that's my concern. That is what I would have loved him to do. I would have loved the obedience, for instance, to be integrated into the party in order to solidify it. But he doesn't believe in that. He said obedience are not members of Labour Party. Now, I would have loved, because in Nigeria, and in 2027, you're going to face an incumbent. You need a broad-based, powerful political party, so that even when you win, you'll be able to sustain your votes. I give you an example. When APC saw the majesty of PDP and saw that even as PDP is dysfunctional and bad, they knew that they needed a very powerful platform to win. 5 entities had to come together sacrificially. And I'm talking about the new PDP, AMPP, ACN, half faction of APGA, and CPC. They had to come together sacrificially to form a powerful alliance in order to overthrow an incumbent. Because in Nigeria, make no mistake about it, these people will rig election. And so it is not just about winning, but you have to secure your votes.
Right.
So my belief is that you have to build a strong political party. You know, but he said in his own belief that he did not promise Nigerians to build a strong political party. He promised Nigerians to solve Nigerian problems. So I'm like, you cannot go to solving Nigerian problems without building a solid political party.
What if members of the obedient movement would like to join the Labour Party in order to build this foundational strong party that you're talking about?
Absolutely.
So are you saying...
That's what I'm saying, that is what should be done. That you cannot leave obedience to be amorphous.
So is Mr. Obi giving obedience a direction that they must not join the party?
No, his instruction is that obedient movement is not a political party, and they are not all members of Labour Party. And my own advice is that when we finished election, let us integrate everybody to come into and solidify Labour Party, so that we will be a formidable force
So with this internal crisis,
Yeah.
this discord, this disagreement, you have, your parting ways in terms of, the way forward with Mr. Peter Obi. Why are you still in Labour Party? Because it doesn't seem like you'll be able to get this together. Why are you still there? Will you be able to get what you want?
First and foremost, I do not have any personal grievance or problem with my brother. I love him and I cherish him. You know what? I have never disagreed with him on anything personal. You know why? I have never made any personal request from him. And you know what? Since I was born, I have never lobbied for any political post. And I have never asked for any political money. When I was in APC, I was sponsoring APC. I was giving them money. I never asked for any political position. When I was in APC, I got a secretariat for them, for my ward. I got a secretariat for them, for my local government. And I was sponsoring it throughout my career in APC. So when some dimwits begin to say, is he going back to APC because of money? No, I give money. I don't take money. Because my God say, you are more blessed when you give than when you receive. Because my entrance into politics is for the welfare of Nigerians, I spend for political parties and I demand nothing from them. The same thing happened in PDP when I was in PDP. So it is ridiculous for somebody to say that I want to go back to APC. Go back to APC to look for who? You know, my brother area father said both of them are Sniper and Otapiapia. And I agree. How can you talk about a party that has inflicted and afflicted Nigeria with so much trouble, and somebody is contemplating on going back to APC to look for who?
Right. So is the Labour Party finished as it is today?
Labour Party is just beginning.
Okay.
It will be consolidated. It will. You know what? Labour Party is the party of the Nigerian workers. The NLC-TUC. You think you can defeat them in their party?
So how is that going to happen? It looks like they're ready to fight. Okay.
No, Peter Obi is not. He is an aspirant for political office. It has nothing to do with the political party. Now, if he says he does not believe in strong political party, it is now left for the officers of the party to work hard to consolidate the party. Then by 2027, if he wants to use the party as platform, he can come in as an aspirant and contest for the presidential candidate. And he wins, he wins.
But you know that without the obedient movement,
yes,
and other young Nigerians who are looking for a platform, to use in the 2023 election,
yes,
the Labour Party was literally dead. So if the obedient movement decides to leave the Labour Party, what is left? The momentum is gone.
Well, first and foremost, I want to agree with you that my stand is that all of us should pull together and build a strong party. The obedience should move into Labour Party, fortify it. Then we should look for alliances also from other people that have the same objective.
Well, my people, I know that this video, if you have watched it, I think it's in YouTube, yeah. If you have watched it, Kenneth Okonkwo, I don't really understand what he's saying here, First of all, his problem is that he did not leave Labour Party, that he's still strong member of Labour Party. But the problem he has with Peter Obi is that Peter Obi is too weak, Peter Obi is too weak, that he wanted Peter Obi to bring all the obedience to Labour Party, to solidify Labour Party, so that they can be strong in 2027 to run for the election, the presidential election again. But Peter Obi now is telling him that Obedient is not a party, they are just movement on their own, and he cannot force them to come and join Labour Party. But what is wrong in that? Because I have heard a lot of couples of youth, couples of people, they have said I am not Labour Party. I am obedient movement. I am into obedient. I'm obedient. This is something you need to know, that obedient movement, they are obedient. Labour Party is Labour Party. You cannot force somebody to come and join party when you know that the person don't want to join party. For example, somebody like Yusuf, yeah, he is obedient. He was there. He was campaigning. He did everything to support Peter Obi, but he came out openly and said, I am not Labour Party. I don't really understand what is Kenneth Okonkwo's problem. Okay, now, you said that you are out. Now you are coming to say that you are still in Labour Party and Peter Obi is still in Labour Party. The problem is that, remember, one thing we have to know, Peter Obi is not the chairman of the party. According to him, he said Peter Obi is too weak. For example, the chairman wanted to conduct election, and that chairman tenure was over. It was a place of Peter Obi to stand up and tell him that your tenure is over. You have to go out from the position of the chairman. Let somebody else come. But Peter Obi did not do that. My question is that, Peter Obi came to Labour Party when Abure was already a chairman in that party. Why must Peter Obi come down to decide the affair of the party? This party, they have executives. They have the executive. If they can still call on the executive and they will talk about it, it's not only Peter Obi. I don't really understand what Kenneth Okonkwo is talking about. I don't understand. Peter Obi is weak. When he asks Peter Obi, let's do this, Peter Obi will say, no, it's not like that. Why must you say Peter Obi to bring all the obedience to the... Are they his children? That you can say, even though your child self, they say, if a child will reach, you cannot command that child anymore. If they want to join Labour Party, the party is open. You just go there. I don't know if you have to buy ticket. I don't know how they do to join parties. You can still go there and say, I want to be a Labour Party. But a lot of them, I've watched a lot of video, people has come out and said, we are not Labour Party. We are obedient. We just supported Peter Obi. And one thing you have to know, people, the youth did not come out to support Labour Party. They only supported Peter Obi because he is running in Labour Party. He is running as president in the platform of Labour Party. If Peter Obi today leave Labour Party to another party, people will still go to that party because they are supporting Peter Obi, but they are not supporting the party. Before Peter Obi came to Labour Party, Labour Party has been existing. Labour Party has been existing, but nobody knows a Labour Party. It's because of Peter Obi. If, for example, Peter Obi was former in PDP, if PDP was able to give Peter Obi ticket to run for the presidential seat, all of us, including me, I will support PDP because of who? Peter Obi. That is the problem Kenneth Okonkwo needs to understand. You cannot force people that because of they have to come and they have to come and join Labour Party. And one thing you have to know, Peter Obi is a gentle person in nature. You must not say because you want by force, by fire, by force. If they want to go, okay, as far as that time now, they collected Peter Obi mandate. And everybody came out that let's go for war, let's go for riot. Peter Obi said, no, calm down, no. Then Peter Obi will say, everybody march forward, go and fight, go and scatter, go, we must collect our mandate. So that period now, things will spoil. People will buy, things will destroy. Then that time they will everybody will say Peter Obi is the fault. Even now that Peter Obi is so gentle, he doesn't talk. People are saying dragging Peter Obi out. He is the cause. Even this protest that is going to start tomorrow which is Thursday now. People are still dragging Peter Obi, that Peter Obi is the engineer of this protest, is the one pushing people. I heard when Godwin Akpabio was saying all those people that failed election in 2023, they are the behind of this protest. Which people? Is referring it to Peter Obi. Yes, it's referring all those things to Peter Obi. Even with his gentility, people are still dragging him, and you want him now to spectacle. You must fight, you must do this one, or you are fire by force. Do it or no, we will fight in this party. No. For me, what Kenneth Okonkwo, the interview, all these things that he's saying, it doesn't really make any sense for me. First of all, you say you are still in the party. Okay, how are you going to, okay, he has said that you don't have any personal issue with Peter Obi. Peter Obi can still be in the party. If you want to run for presidential seat, he can still come and buy the ticket. If you win, if he has ticket, then he can go. You know. So me, I don't really understand. Oh, you see this thing, people will talk that he has left Labour Party. I just wanted you guys to hear from his mouth that he has not left Labour Party, that is still member of Labour Party. But the problem he had problem with Peter Obi. He said Peter Obi is too weak. He wants Peter Obi to take action. According to him, Peter Obi is too weak. He has to be strong and take action. That the way Peter Obi is going, even that 2027, they will not give him that seat. He can never win. He will not win because these people are ready to rig the election. So me, I don't really know what Kenneth wants. If you want Peter Obi to rig the election, or if you want Peter Obi to go out and be paying people money, and be paying INEC officers money for him to rig the election. I don't know, my people. I don't know, because I don't understand this interview. I don't understand what Kenneth Okonkwo is saying in this interview. For me, I don't see anything important. He cannot force people to come and be Labour Party, and he cannot. The only thing he said that Peter Obi is supposed to stop Abure, not to be Peter Obi is not the leader of the party. You yourself, Kenneth Okonkwo, you was one of the executive in that party. They have a lot of executives in that party that's supposed to sit down and agree on what to do. You see, this party, if it's me, if it's me and Peter Obi, I would not leave this Labour Party because the wahala is too much. Tomorrow they will say they have two chairpersons, chairpersons, I be party chairman. Tomorrow they will be dragging themselves to court. Tomorrow, I don't really understand. This is a dead party that nobody knows this party until Peter Obi came into this party. That's why people started to donate money. People started to support, which they won the election, but they rigged the election. They collect the mandate from them. Yes. So if Kenneth Okonkwo want to leave the party, well, after he has been in other parties before he came to Labour Party. So if you want to still leave, it's normal with politicians. Politicians, they go anywhere where belle face. According to one, he say anywhere where belle face is that direction they would go. So my people, that is what I didn't see any interview here. I didn't know what he's saying, because you cannot force people to go and join a party that they don't want. Because I've seen a lot, as I earlier said, I've seen a lot of people, they have come out and say, I'm not Labour Party, but I'm not supporting Peter Obi. I want good Nigeria. I want a better Nigeria. And we see that it's Peter Obi that can be that person for us, because he has been the governor of a state and he ruled that state very, very well. It's just like this Alex Oti now. If Alex Oti come out tomorrow and say, I want to be a president, I want to run for president, people will support him because they have seen what he has been doing in Abia State. So it's the same thing with Peter Obi. So it was just like that. So my people, what did you people think in this matter? If you have watched this video to this time, thank you very, very much. You have heard what he said. You have heard what he has said. Thank you very, very much. And please subscribe to this channel and click at the notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you will be the first to be notified. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye for now.